Yeah, I'm late. I see it, I'm late. What's up? What is up? Donna, how are you? Nick, what's up? I don't know how many people are going to show up because Surfer's on right now, and he's a very popular guy. And I don't mean to invade on his time, but, you know, I'm always on about 9 o'clock. Now, he is, and I was over on his channel. What's going on, Justin? I was over on his channel and I was watching him, and he's talking about shit hits the fan situation. So making sure you have constitutional, which is very important. I've been talking about constitutional for weeks. It has been the best buy that you can get. I would definitely get some if you can. I have been stacking dimes. Marks and Rosies. For a while now. Good crochet today? That's awesome, Donna. But silver, holy crap, you guys. Check this out. Hopefully it'll let me add it to the stage. Look at that. Look at silver price right now. $90.88. And that's live. Sounds like I got that vid humble. What up, Daryl? Row 23 out of 40. What are you talking about, Donna? No, I don't have COVID. I just took a safety break. Safety meeting. Yeah, I imagine the row 23 of 40. Gotcha, the doilies you're making. Nice, Donna. Yeah. So what's up, you guys? What is everybody up to? How is everyone? Daryl, how you doing tonight? Donna, I'm glad you're knocking out your doilies. Nick, how you doing, buddy? Cartier, I know, bro. It's showing 91.08 right now. Yeah, I'm refreshing right now. What's going on, brother? 91.25 ask. You hit the jackpot today? Nice. But yeah, it's Silver's definitely doing her thing right now, isn't she? Surfer's over there talking right now. He was talking about making sure you have enough silver dimes and shit hits the fan situations and what you're going to end up doing. PCGS coin facts. Hey, in the 90s is awesome. And I'm telling you, man, I said 95 by the end of the week. And it looks like it just might do it if it keeps running like it is right now. Oh. Well, good for him. Hi, Raspberry. What's going on, Silver Scientist? That's cool. $10 crispy star note's always cool. Yeah, 95 by the end of the week is definitely doable. Very, very doable. There's no reason why it can't get that high. And gold over 46.50? Holy hell. Gold's making a run too. Precious metals are off the chain right now, and they're going to keep going crazy. We're going to see crazy highs and lows like we have normally with silver. Definitely good buying opportunities for people if you know somebody who is selling silver. Oh, for sure, Justin. And that's what everybody's worried about because that's going to crush. Yeah, so I did that. I went and I looked at gold, silver, bull to see how much I paid for that. How much I paid for that bar. And I paid, the spot price was $2.90 at the time, or $29. So I paid $2.90 for that bar, and then $15 plus tax for the shipping. So I paid $308.65 to get that bar to my door at spot. So that bar right now sells for 900 and we'll just say 900 at spot price, lower than spot. That's insane. Hey, John. Yep, I would have listened too. Hmm. Yep, yep. I would, uh, I would advise too. What's going on, AAA? Welcome in, brother. Yeah, the silver U.S. Mint shut down ASE sales. Can you believe that? I see that you got your chip, brother. That's awesome. Or your stickers, brother. That's awesome. Magnetic, what's going on? Oh, that's crazy. Holy hell, come on, let's go. I'm waiting for YouTube to open up. Yeah, well, they stopped Eagle sales. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? 210, what's going on? They suspended ASE sales, is what I was seeing. what Silver Surfer's talking about right now. Yeah, silver's been crazy right now, so they just don't know what to do. I would imagine that's why they did it. They just stopped sales. Is what so that I was watching Silver Surfer, or yeah, Surfer, Surfer Stacker. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's pretty crazy right now. That's what he was talking about. Now I haven't checked. I haven't gone to the U.S. Mint website and checked, but I'd imagine the surfers, if surfers putting it up there, it's truth. And he's talking about making sure you have a lot of dimes and shit like that for shit hits the fan situations. You better, yeah, if you can. That's kind of what they said, and I wouldn't fear buying. Stones. Here, let me share a screen. I'll show you what I just found. It's the thing right underneath. Breaking U.S. Mint suspends all sales of numismatic. Breaking U.S. Mint suspends all sales of numismatic products. No more sales until they know how much to raise the prices. Posted 9 hours ago. Nice, Hidden. Good pickup. I would have done the same thing if I could have. I'm doing good, Hidden. How about you? Did you see that article, you guys? Here, let me go. Here. According to SilverDoctors.com, the U.S. Mint has called a halt on all the production of the U1 ounce American Silver Eagle coins due to lack of sales, but the Daily.com org reported otherwise. The Daily Coin reported that AP has halted the slowdown in the purchase of the Silver Eagles, not the production of the coin. What we do in demand for silver has grown over the past few months, but blah, blah, blah. Silver coin sales have fallen approximately 1 million coins a week to 150,000 coins a week. See if we can find something different. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, isn't it? They stopped sales or production, from what I saw. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but if they're not doing it anymore, that's crazy. That just means that the ones that you have are worth that much more now. Yes, doing a full set of ASEs, depending on which grade, if you're going for a grade or if you're just going for raw, can get expensive because it's hard to hunt for them. But that being said, silver now at being $90+ an ounce is insane. It's crazy. And when I was telling people that people were going to flock to copper because they're going to be priced out of silver, here we are. I'm sure they're going to be flocking to something. But yeah, man, this is nuts. This is crazy right now. The proof strikes as well, yeah, even higher end, right? Like this one here. $86. It's probably my favorite ASE because of it being a first year release. It's shiny. Yep. And that's my favorite ASE right there. It's the proof. It's the first year release. That's my favorite ASE. Yeah, that's awesome. See, because mine's toning too, right around the rim. But that is my favorite ASE. You are 100% right, Silver Scientist. Yeah, right around the bottom where her legs are, it's starting to tone around there, and then over around the top on the left hand side in the front of her. Oh yeah, original toning's where it's at. I love tone silver. I mean, seriously, I love tone silver, and I got quite a few toners. You know, like I got this 63 super toner. Can blind you on the back in the sun, and on the front looks like it's been run ragged, but it's toned up pretty good. Cartier's got some really nice silver. He's got some pretty good stuff. He definitely takes the cake when it comes to older stuff because he collects ancients too. Cartier does quite a few things. He's a master of many crafts. MS65. And then I got the CC and the GSA, of course. You going to bed, bro? Later, man. Get some rest, bro. All right, man. Have a good night. Yeah, I've got quite a few raw and some flat. This is my 65. I got a 64, a couple of 62s, and a 63. But like my 62, check this one out here. Tell me that ain't sick. What up, Greg? Love this Morgan. Ah, no problem, Justin. Taking off, hidden. We'll see you later, bro. Let's see here. Silver Scientist. Later, hidden. Magnetic. It's a shame Hidden took off. I wanted to show him some cards because he was asking about them the other day. Hidden, are you still here? What's going on, Jerry? You had 21 great people up in here today. What's going on? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. Hey, you guys, guess what? So I am at 3,100 viewing hours. I am 900 viewing hours away from getting monetized and 300 something subscribers away from full monetization. That is badass. That is badass, you guys. I never thought I'd even get nowhere near that. That's just crazy. that I could even get monetized. Isn't that nuts? Isn't that crazy though? That's just nuts. I'll get the viewing hours. It's the subs I need to work on. But I'm not bad. I'm getting there. I think I'm at like what, 672 or something? Yeah, bro. Yeah, how'd that feel? Thanks, Greg. How'd that feel though? Man, that sucks. I know, man. I know. Trust me, because my next purchase is going to be in Washington too. But you know what? Hey, Greg, you want to avoid the tax over there? I can send you to an app that you can go, and they'll you can find guys that'll sell it to you at spot. Do you want that app? Hey, I appreciate you. I really do, Magnetic. I really do. You know what? My daughter talked me into making this channel. 672. Awesome. My daughter into talked me into making this channel when I was painting gold. Daryl, have a good night, bro. Daryl, I will send you a poker chip as soon as I can. So some stuff got shooken up at work, and I've been the manager for the last week, and I don't have a day off until Friday. So getting anywhere to a post office or anything like that is going to take a little bit of time, but I'll get there, bro. No, I haven't, but you talked about it last time you were in my live. Or not in my live, but last time I was on. You're talking about there being like over 10,000 silver dollars or something lined on the floor and the walls. No, it's not like a shady app or anything. It's called OfferUp. So there's a guy that I can buy silver at spot from on OfferUp. Oh, I feel you. You're good. You're good. I understand. I get loyalty. I have a dealer that's like that too. I prefer to go to him as well, but I'll be honest with you. If he's not around and I want to buy silver, I have another place to go if I need to. Yeah, because you go pick it up on spot. You go pick it up from him. I always met a guy in Starbucks. He brought a bag of silver with him. He must have had about 30 or 40 ounces of silver bars and rounds with him. Thanks, Rick. I appreciate that. All right, 210. Have a good night, bro. Thanks for popping by. I appreciate you. Rick, how you doing, man? What brings you in tonight? Yeah, see, you just go and pick it up from them, and then it's like going to the LCS. You don't have to worry about shipping or anything else like that. And you got silver in hand, and you pick it up without having to go pay taxes. That's good. It's always good to have a good relationship with a good shop. Hey Joyce, welcome in. Just catching live silver shows. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Silver has been on a tear, and we were just talking about the U.S. Mint stopping silver sales, I guess, due to lack of sales, which is crazy. But I thought that was kind of crazy. Oh yeah, I'm sure they pulled it for reasons other than lack of sales. Um, Spot is over 90 something dollars an ounce right now, so I would imagine they're probably shitting themselves. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, bro, things are way more than exciting. They're completely nuts right now. That's awesome, Block Blockos. Yeah, well, they're just doing some crazy shit right now. And, all right, man, have a good night. Magnetic, thanks for popping by, bro. I appreciate you hanging out for a little while. It's tricky to ship anywhere across any lines right now. What's up, yo, OC? Trade gold for silver when it hits 50 to 1? Probably not. I'm going to wait till it hits more lower. I'm holding for a while. I think it's going to hit 95 by the end of the week, OC. Just like I said last night, man. Hey, Al, how are you? I'm going to half ounce gold at 50 to 1. At 40 to 1, I will do a couple ounce. I think I want to trade and just get one more gold ounce as trade for silver at 50 to 1 GSR. Well, to be quite honest with you, I was thinking about trading down some silver, like my bigger silver bars, and trading them down for constitutional. Yeah, Greg, we talked about your plan before. You told me about your plan. That's a good plan. It's always good to have one. Always good to have a plan. Your plan is to get rich. Yeah, I feel you. What's up, OC? Is Surfer on still or is he off now? Yeah, that's a great plan, right? Silver Scientist. That's right. You can never have too much 90%. I really want to get a couple of rolls, dimes, rolls, quarters. I want to get like another $30 or $40 worth of silver, and silver's finished up. Surfer's finished up. That's cool. I think it's good. If they sell it 100 GSR 46 to 1, roughly. I know it was huge. You guys did have a huge amount of people in chat tonight. That was insane. Okay, so OC, you were there. Was he talking about? Was he talking about um, the government, U.S. Mint, stopping sales on on ASEs? Did he say that? I mean, because you saw it. I'm pretty sure he did, right? Okay, that's what I thought. That's nuts. Silver for gold, then to land. Good plan. I think we're all going to ride the gold and silver wave. It's just a matter of when we're all going to pull the trigger. What up, avocado? some states, not lots. Yep, you're on the Justin land. It's good to be self-sustainable. Yeah, I know Texas uses gold and silver now. It's going to take a while for a lot of the other states to hop on board, especially since for us in Washington, especially because they just applied that 10% tax. So do you think they're going to apply a 10% tax and then go to silver and gold? So that means that they're going to switch our, we'll have more ties for the currency, but then we'll spend more money in taxes buying it. Oh, I plan on being my own bank. So I got a camera for Christmas. I need to get a chair now. Something that's more comfortable than sitting in this thing. Dude, that is crazy magnetic. What up, broke? Getting there, huh? I predicted 95 by the end of the week, broke in the Metal Mob Live on Sunday. So I'm thinking it's going to come close, right? I mean, it's already kind of hit 91. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm thinking 95 by the end of the week. I mean, that's what my prediction was, but it's just been crazy. It has been crazy. You know what I need to do is I need to go to the card store. I need to go to the card store, and I'll show you why. So I got all these patch cards. I got rookies player cards, all kinds of stuff, and I change all this paper and cardboard into money, and then I'm going to turn that into silver. It's downtown Ryan Thomas Jr. This card raw sells for $380. sell things like that. Things that I know are going to sell, like this bone egg turkey. Bank of America article at $300 plus by the end of the middle of 2027. Doesn't seem that far off right now. It really doesn't. Yeah, well, I'm going to turn paper into silver. And I'm no alchemist. I got a lot of nice cards in here. A lot of numbered, a lot of autos. This is number 1 of 7, number 4 of 7. So you're gonna watch me turn silver or paper into silver. That's awesome. They just have to be in good shape. Later, bro. Have a good night, bro. Keep them hammers swinging. Keep people safe. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those. And here, let me show you a little preview. And all of these to the card store and turn that paper into silver like an alchemist. And as he's doing it and he offers me what he offers me for it, I'll have it all recorded. I'll make content out of it so you guys can see it. And that line will be turning paper into silver like an alchemist. That's a good line. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. That sounds like a good line. Do you mind if I read this line? Turn in silver, turn paper into silver like an alchemist. I will make a video of it. I guarantee it. I'll record it, send it to YouTube. I'll do some editing, and you're gonna see me turning the paper into money, and then I'm gonna take that money and turn it into silver. No problem, bro. Go to bed. Have a good night, Justin. Appreciate you being here, bro. Turning paper into silver. I watched Flesh one time do a urban CrossFit, and the way he did it was he went and bought some 50-cent rolls and odd coins at banks, and was able to turn a couple of half dollars and a 90 percenter and something else, a couple of odd coins into great gold nugget. So it's all about what you got to do. A little bit of work sometimes. The Wizard Office. Oh, Justin, I'm prepared in a lot of cases. I do a lot of dry storage. I'm not I'm a prepper by any means, but I'm a stacker. So I do have dry storage. I do have a lot of stuff that will last a long time. I got big bags. I got flour. I got rice, beans, lentils. I got peas. I got all kinds of stuff. I got lots of dry storage. I got some. I know how to barter as well. So I'll probably be better than most. I do have a couple of jumbo cards too that are stained glass cards. Let me show those to you guys. This one right here, being a CD Lamb, stained glass. And then turn that into paper. And then we got this one here, which I just got recently. It's pretty badass. So I'll show you guys. You'll see. Here. This is a rookie Shedeur Sanders card. That's a stained glass. Pretty badass. So I got some pretty decent cards that I'm going to turn into paper. Turn that paper into silver. And hopefully I can do it all on Friday. That's my day off. And I can take care of a whole bunch of crap. And you guys, I am going to be hosting B&B Pater's 500 sub giveaway on Friday at 4 p.m. my time. And he's going to be giving away silver and Pater. So you guys make sure that you sub him up and try to be there so you guys can win some gold Pater maybe. A belly button lint by a mile. Sure it does. Oh, dude, that's not a deal. I get a pack of 50 for $9.99 on Amazon, bro. Find what would be okay during a certain situation, depending on how bad it is and what you're willing to put up with. Well, that's cool. Then you'll be set. Then you can just send me a whole bunch of food. I do want to try some pre-dried food though, because all it really is you get done and maybe you could win more payday. You probably will. You know how it is. You are one of the luckiest people I know. Nice, John. Nice. Will be a nice thick sweater too, I'm sure. I know it is. I've been to Skycomish River. I really want to go out. I really want to go out by Republic, honestly, because they have a new mine they just opened up out there. So you know that the ground is rich. I repeat, I thank you, Raspberry. You know, you guys, I'm at like 3,200 watch hours. That's insane. Good night, Raspberry. But the east side is a bit better when it comes to those things. That is for sure. 672 subs. That is crazy, you guys. Give me a 5x5 if you guys can still hear me right now. All right, cool. Thank you. Just checking something out on the channel analytics real quick. You guys are nuts. Anyways, I'm trying to find silver here, and go. So I can share a screen with you guys. See if we can't find some silver prices. We are at 89.76. Holy crap, we're dropping. We're dropping. Not listening. Oh my goodness. 89.76 right now. Let me keep going. Not what I was looking for. Too old data. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. Buy the dip while you can. Hurry up. He's right. Beyond the ring, we have all these volcanoes. Justin, do you have tracking? Have you sent out yet or no? Reserve stacker, welcome in. Let me see you sneak in. Oh, I saw the 5x5. If I didn't catch it, bro, I'm sorry. Welcome in. Because I have a porch pirate. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, cool. Just making sure. Porch pirates suck. I want to make sure I get my shit. No, you're good. Alchemy 101. Yep. This is where I show you how to turn paper into silver. Yep, I like it. I like picking up bar. Your yard pimps are laying eggs again. That's awesome. That's awesome. You know, we always had a trick that when our hens stopped laying eggs, you know, they started slowing down. We would put a little cayenne pepper in their scratch, and it would get things moving a whole lot faster too. You guys are smurfed up, so you can pop in and out of other people's channels and sub them up and do all that other stuff. Enjoy. They just got done with the regrowth from the molt. From the molt, excuse me. Werewolves hate that sound. I know they do. Yeah, well, Justin, our chickens were for laying eggs, not for longevity, right? So we always had other chickens that we would have going through the mix because we would eat our chickens too. Five or six hens to per one rooster. You need to make sure you have a rooster. You got to have a rooster. We had a pretty big chicken coop. You know, it was a good 12 by 15. Plenty of space for the chickens to lay. Um, we had heaters and all that other stuff you cooked if we needed to. We had a smaller area we could put them in also. They had a nice run, you know, so we took care of our chickens, but we, you know, we definitely ate them at certain points. What is going for right now? Silver is going for right now, it just dropped below 90. Let me see what Kiko's got it at. Kiko has it at, drum roll please, we are looking at $90.31. Buckethead's the shit. Yeah, well, you know what? I'll be quite honest with you. That's how your coop is sustainable. So when we ate the chickens as well, like I've said multiple times, we needed to lay more eggs too. So we would steal eggs from the chickens and we would let them hatch some as well. And we it was pretty good. It lasted a good 12 years that way. Also, I've raised hogs, goats, horses. Yes, $90. It was up to actually 92 a little bit ago. Apex says, yeah, but Apex sells it, so it's going to have it at a higher price. Actually, Kitco still sells silver too, so it's going to have it at a slightly higher price. But yeah, but I've slaughtered many animals too. I know how to do everything I need to do when it comes to being self-sustainable in the country or on my own. Double stacker. Want to see some glow in the dark silver? I'll pop up and show you some. Sure. The process is pretty simple. The chickens just kind of take care of themselves. You just have to make sure the hens are well taken care of because they'll teach the chicks to do what they need to do. And keep in mind that when it gets super cold out, you're going to want to make sure that you have additional. Um, what up, block blockers?
Hello. Oh, gotta plug my headphones in. Hello, humble. Hello,
Hold
chat.
on a second.
Hello. I can hear you now.
There we go. You there?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Excellent. Hello, humble.
I
Hello,
just
chat from Toronto, Canada.
let's make you big. Let's check out some glow in the dark silver.
Sure. Got a few of
Welcome
them
on to the
here.
channel, man.
Thanks for having me up.
Oh, for sure. You got quite a bit of silver out there.
Some of them are packed away, so I couldn't get them. These are the ones that I had in my display case. I have stuff here from 3/4 ounces to 5 ounces. And these are all from the Royal Canadian Mint, and they're all 4/9 fine silver.
Wow, that's
I'm
awesome.
going to pop my channel in the chat because I saw someone asked
Yes,
who I am. So I'm going to do
yeah,
that
just post
before
your
I get carried away showing them off.
yeah, just go ahead and post your channel in chat.
So that is my channel. I don't stream regularly. I used to do weekly auctions, but the tariffs and spot going up made it challenging to keep shipping stuff to the US. I guess I'll start with the small stuff. This one is, let's see, might have trouble focusing in the dark. Let me do manual focusing. There we go.
Well, it looks like a Batman round.
Yeah, it's the bat signal. It's 3/4, 2029 Barbados, but it's minted by the Royal Canadian Mint.
That's pretty cool.
And then this here is 3/4 ounce. These are 2017. It's a series called the Great Canadian Outdoors, and there's one for each season. This is by the Campfire, and then this is Walking Sunrise, 3/4 ounce, 3/9 fine silver. This is Canoeing at Sunset.
That's awesome.
And they're painted, and some of them glow in the dark, some of them are UV reactive, some of them are a combination thereof. Like you see when I turn the light off, it does hold a little bit of the charge.
Yeah.
This is my favorite from the series, Skiing.
Oh, that's sick.
really cool.
I love the skyline.
Maybe at the end I'll turn the light on and you can see them all in the light. They do look a little different in the light. This one is called Parliament Hill. That's our federal building in Ottawa, Canada, 2019.
That one's cool.
Yeah. Let's see here. This is a nice set. This is probably Jack Galman's favorite set. It's called Star Charts. It's got Indians following the Big Dipper. There's 4 in the series from 2015. Let me see if I can find them in order here. And then they're chasing a polar bear, and you can see them there. They killed them there. $25 1 ounce 4/9 fine. And then after they killed him, he ascended to the stars. And then after they killed him, he became the Big Dipper.
Oh,
So
wow.
There's 4 in that series. Glow in the dark. They tell a little story. I'll show them to you with the lights on in a bit. After just showing them off, in case no one was aware of coins that glow in the dark. A lot of people have never seen them before, so I do like showing them. $20 face value, 2015. There's 4 in this set called Weather Phenomenon. That one's Summer Storm. And then there's also a Gaybo in that series. Sorry, Rainbow. $20 face value. Queen on the back. This one's probably my favorite. Fiery Sky.
That one's pretty cool.
17. I like how it's got it fluoresces and it glows, and it's got some relief or features like it's press stamped into it, minted into it. That one's pretty neat. And then this one is called Sky Pillars.
That was cool.
2019. 1 ounce 4/9 fine. I can't remember.
Show me the
name.
rainbow one again.
Sure.
What's the silver on the what is that right at the base of the rainbow? That looks like it's the proof part. Like a half
Probably a
circle.
tree. Let me get just a regular flashlight here because I'm too far from the light switch. Where is it? Here. I will take a look at it.
U.S. Mint needs to take note on a lot of other worlds coins because they rock in comparison, in my opinion. What is that?
I don't know. Try and get closer, maybe. 1 second, I'll get the light back on it. I'm just focusing. Oh, maybe a willow tree?
Huh. Yeah, those trees, right?
Yeah, it looks like a river. Maybe. I don't know. There's houses there. There's
houses.
I see a silo and a barn. Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be like farmland, right?
Got me studying it closer than I ever really have. Yeah. And I can't remember where I left off. This series is called Sky Charts. Or Sky Wonders, sorry. So a little canoe.
Yeah, that kind of looks like
trees. Northern Lights.
Northern Lights.
Yeah. And a pot of gold, says someone in the chat. That's a nice one. The cabin. And here's one. This is from a series called The Universe. So that's a radio telescope, and it's got a little glass, a smoked glass bead
Nice.
that fluoresces. Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's 3 in that series. I only have 2 of them. And this one's really nice. And all the glass beads are hand blown, so they're very different coin to coin.
So the same coin like that will have a different glass bead because they're hand blown.
That's right.
Yeah. That one's pretty cool. I like the center of it, the way it swirls out like that.
Yeah. Let's see, get some normal light on there for you. Whoops, sorry about the flashing. Forgot it does that.
Sorry, I'm having a seizure right now. I'll get right back to you.
Whoops. And then moving up, we get these square bars. It's called, what do they call these again? Unexplained phenomenon. This one's the Montreal incident. So visitors coming in. And then Duncan incident. This one's cool because you can see the visitors in the coin. You know, she got into the medicine cabinet and started seeing things, right?
Nice.
I'll show you some light there.
No, it's trippy. It's a coin I should have. Sit right in between Bob and Rhonda.
2020. Yeah, there you go. There's a few of them in the series. They got the early ones got really expensive for some reason. This is the Yukon incident.
Yeah, that's all RCM, right?
Yeah, everything I'm showing is by the Royal Canadian Mint. 4/9 fine silver. These are 1 ounce bars. I forget what the name of this one is called. He's in the farm spraying a little too many chemicals and he started seeing things. And then this is from last year. It's called Lady in White, somewhere in Quebec. Let me get some performance anxiety. There it is, just normal light.
The aliens come for our oxys is what Silver Scientist said. They're not coming for the oxys, trust me.
That's a 2 ounce. 2 ounce. This was last year. I think it's called Northern Lights. It's got a snowy owl in the middle with the Northern Lights painted, and then I'll get some light on there and see it's got outer edge of trees.
Oh, that's cool.
There we go. That one was pretty cool. I did a raffle for one of these a while back. But yeah, that one was pretty popular. It sold out fast.
I bet
2025. King Charles III on it. And then got some 2 ounces. This is called Animals in Moonlight. 2017 2 ounce coins. There's a snowy owl. And then they hold a charge, these ones. So you turn the light off and it keeps glowing. And there's an orca, 2 ounce orcas.
That one's cool.
And there's 4 in the series. 2017, this one is the lynx. A lot of people like that one. The big moon, the big fire, and the glowing eyes of the lynx.
Big cat.
Yeah, and there's also a cougar. Everybody likes a cougar now, don't we?
That's what I hear.
And just a few more. Polar bear. It's another 2 ounce. I forget the name of this series.
Reserve Stacker said he picked up the 5-ounce maple.
Nice.
That's their newest, largest piece, right? Largest maple.
Yeah. My friend was showing me that. Looks like
Yeah,
a
that's
nice
cool.
piece. Actually, they have the one that's like 10 kilos or something. But it's the
I like that one.
largest regular one. I'll show this one with just some normal light. It's nice. This one is some maples. I like this one because it shows, like it says 1 ounce and 4 nines. They don't all have that. I think I got like 2 left.
You know, they use like, was it like 14 or 15 different sugar or maple leaves on the coins? How many is it?
Oh, there's so many.
There's like 19 different maple leaves. Like the double maple leaf coin, the 2-ounce maple is the sugar maple leaf,
yeah.
opposed to the regular maple that's on the back of the normal maples. And there's just lots of them.
And this is my biggest one. This is a 5 ounce. Focus. Where is the focus? Here we go. Coming in focus. Let me get the light on here so I can focus this. Focus. There we go. So this one, I think it's called the Crystal Eye of Nunavut. It's a 5 ounce. This one's pretty cool. Boom.
Nice. That one is really cool. Lots of color.
Yeah, I like that one. And so that's those. I can go put the light on and then you can see them in the light a little bit. I'll be right back. I'm going to hit the light.
Nice.
So that's those. I don't know if you wanted to see any of those closer in the light or not. Yeah, that's most of my glow in the dark coins. Some of them are packed away and hard to get at.
No, that's quite the collection of glow in the dark stuff.
It was this little bastard that started it. I didn't know we had this. This is a circulation coin, $2 coin, toonies we call them.
Yeah, I've seen toonies before. I didn't know you had that back on one of them, though.
And this one glows too.
What year is that toonie?
2017. I went on eBay looking for it. It sells for $20 to $30 all day. And then I started finding actual silver pieces that glow in the dark for less. And that's kind of how I got into it. Just a rabbit hole.
$20 to $30 for a toonie, huh?
Yeah,
That's
stupid.
nuts.
Yeah.
I think I have a toonie or two, but they don't have any cool backs like that.
I do sell and trade them. I got lots of them uncirculated. We're talking about silver, so toonies do come sterling silver too. I think I got them here.
So they come 92.5, right? At
Yeah.
sterling.
Here. I got one in here somewhere. They come in the proof sets, right? There's one. Where is it? There we go. 8.83 grams of sterling.
Awesome. That's my favorite picture of the queen, too.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good one.
Awesome, man. You got quite the collection there.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you letting me show on it.
Oh, dude, that's fine. Pop up anytime you want. I'm glad you were able to pop up. That's awesome. So, you pay
Hey, Bart.
in Canadian, right? So, how much is an ounce of silver up there right now?
Last I peeked at it a couple hours ago, it was 123. 123 Canadian.
Are you buying or holding right now?
I last year I was doing auctions, so I was buying and selling a lot. And then the tariffs hit and my buying slowed down. And I saw the prices going up, going up, going up. And I've been watching these glow in the dark coins for a couple years now. The price, the premium on them has always been really high, but as spot started going up,
The premium drops.
I noticed they were they were selling out and the premium was going up.
Oh,
So-
really? So those ones are staying high. So the
So I
last one-
actually last month and this month I filled out a lot of my I filled out some of the sets. So I was
Nice.
buying. Yeah, and my DCA on these is below spot, so
Yeah, so my DCA on all of my SLAD ASEs are all half a spot, if not less. I got most of them at less than $20. So
Wow.
I'm pretty excited on that. All that. I mean, and I'm gonna when I do turn in, I'm gonna turn those ones in as well. So hopefully I'll save some of the back spot price he does do it at that point, and save some of that so I can make more money, more gold for my money. Maybe they'll hold their value a little better. And I'm gonna turn in all those sports cards I got. I'm literally gonna turn all those in here on Friday and turn all that into paper money and turn that paper money into silver.
that's a smart play.
Get rid of it while I can, especially
Yes.
while it's a high and people are willing to pay it. Because there's going to be a time when they're not going to be wanting to buy it because they're going to be thinking of more important things like food, gas, things like that.
Yeah, I hear that.
We're right around the corner from a very bad situation. I don't think a lot of people realize it, but stackers do, and that's good. I'm sure you have a bunch of constitutional.
Yeah, I was. That was one of the things I started with too. Stacking dimes. Up here we call it junk silver, dimes mostly, and I really liked half dollars. I think I have one on my desk here. So I'd get half dollars, and I have a few dollars. And spot's so high right now. My LCS, he's going to be taking, I think it's 100 kilograms to the smelter.
And those are all
And-
80%, right?
Yeah. So this is the dollars are 0.6 ounces. The half dollars are 0.3, quarters 0.15, so on and so forth. So my coin shop, he's got to keep selling to buy, I guess. I don't pretend to know his mode of operation, but I saw he had a lot of like blast, white, mint state, constitutional, as you call it. So a couple weeks back, I traded all my dirty constitutional for all blast white stuff. So that worked out pretty good because should be able to maybe get a premium on that one day.
Well, especially if he's just trading it in, he was willing to let you trade it out. I would have taken advantage of it too.
Yeah, same to him. He was like, yeah, that's really smart of you to do because I don't care.
Yeah.
So,
Well, the fact that he allowed you to do it, you know what I mean? Instead of like, nah, I'm just going to send it. You know, it is what it is. You have a relationship with him like that to where he allowed you to do that. That's pretty cool. Well, let me make it big.
so I ended up getting rid of my dirty quarters, and I got most of the marks are just on the bag, not even on the coin. It's just how I have them. I got to put them in like capsules or flips or something. I do have extra 58 BC dollars somewhere. And just a whole roll of blast white, like nice stuff. Everything I had before was dirty. Another one that folks often like is the wolf, the howling wolf. I'm gonna take one out.
Vegas, what's going on? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, Blockos. Greg Olson was asking if you have a 58 BC dollar.
Yeah, I'm sure I have extra. I might. I'm pretty sure I have extra ones. Yeah, that's always a popular one, the 58 BC death dollar. Awake on gold and silver. So last Monday of the year, a couple weeks ago, I went up to the Canadian PMX. It's just like a large coin shop just outside of Toronto. And I wasn't expecting it, but when I got there, there was a line outside. Thankfully, I had brought a couple things. I didn't want to sell things, but as I said, I was doing auctions last year, so I had some stuff left over that I wasn't really trying to hold, and I never sold before, so I thought I'd see what it was like to sell. So I brought a couple things. I'm glad I did. The security guard, he saw me, and he like with my bag, and he came up to me and asked me if I was selling, and he said, "Line up over here." And there was no line, so I went from the back of the buying line to the front of the selling line, which was good because it was cold. I didn't really want to stand in the line. And then I bought some stuff. BC Death Dollar. BC Death Dollar. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to see a line. I've never seen a line at like a coin shop before. I'm sure I have a few of these elsewhere too. 1958 BC Death Dollar. So it was designed, and then it wasn't until it was already minted that they come to realize that that totem is actually a representation of death. So it ended up getting called the Death Dollar. They basically just copied it and threw it on there.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. That's the one that you're talking about.
Yeah. I probably have an extra one somewhere. I like to trade. I do sell stuff, but not too much these days anymore. And people in Canada, like on gold and silver. A lot of people selling too. I think there's a few more people selling than, well, I don't know. It probably depends where you go. But there's people buying and selling and buying and selling. I like the coin. Yeah.
Well, that is badass. What is, let's see here, give me a second here.
Yep. Your LCS has one line, but it's never too long. My normal LCS, there's rarely more than like 2 or 3 people in there. My local coin shop specializes in ancient numismatics.
Well, Justin, at the end of the day, that coin is only worth 5 ounces of silver. So paying a huge premium for it, in my opinion, at the time wasn't really worth it. I understand it's limited to $2.99, but that only makes it appealing to a collector. That doesn't really make it appealing to a smelter. He's just going to weigh it and melt it. So I'm glad that you got it and you like it. And I hope that if you do offload it, you offload it to somebody who can appreciate it, that's going to pay you what you value at. Because that's really only what it's worth, is what somebody's willing to pay for it at the end of the day. And that's true with everything. A car, whatever, a piece of land, it's only going to be worth what somebody's willing to pay for it. You can ask for $1 million, but if you're only getting bids at 100,000, that's what you're going to get.
First time you seen blue light glow in the dark. Yeah, some of them are cool in the light too. I just like that they're different, and like when I show them, most people have never seen them before. Something different. Always been kind of different.
That's right, Justin. Only worth what somebody's willing to pay for it. And you guys should sub up Block Blockos. Make sure you are subbing them up, because He's got quite a bit of silver here, and he does good content. So sub him up, get your stuff.
Canadian stuff. Yeah.
Hey, silver's silver, Canadian or not.
Yep. I learn a lot from my American viewers about stuff.
You know, I mean, especially when it comes to just your regular old constitutional. Unfortunately, like in the UK, they can't come across silver in their pocket change like we can.
That's
All their, all their stuff's been taken off the market for years and
thankfully.
years and years. Plus, all their stuff is sterling, so it's 925, but you got to catch it from like before 1916.
64, isn't it?
No, it's
64?
like 16 or something because they have shillings and all that other stuff. So it's like a crazy year. I remember Craven telling me in his chat one time, it's 64. You would think would be the common year because that's when it was for us. That's when it was for most Canadian silver, unless it's an approved set, if I'm not mistaken. Correct?
Let's see. 67 and 68 were transition years. So it was 80% until 1966. And then in 1967, the dollar and half dollar, which I showed you with the goose and the wolf, were 80%, but the quarter and the dime were 80%, but also 50%.
Gotcha.
And then in 68, it was 50%, and they switched over to clad. So in 68, you get a mix of both in the quarters and dimes only. But in 68, the dollars and half dollars were nickel. I hope I explained
Gotcha.
that well.
Yeah, no, that's good. So before for us, it's 64 and pre is 90%.
And for
65,
us,
6, 7,
66.
8, and 9. 65, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are all 40%. And then in 70, they went to clad.
Yeah.
So I won't stack 40% unless I just acquire it. I don't generally buy it, but this piece here is a 40% Ike that I got. I paid $11 for it, I think, or $12. It was really a really good price for it at the time, and it's 40% silver, so it's only gone up in price. It's
Nice.
now worth almost $40 just in milk.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a heavy one, but it's just junk silver, and I prefer to have a bunch of it if I can. And if I can barter with a dime, you know, I got plenty of dimes. I want to get more though. I want to get some quarters. People
Mercury dimes.
underrate the quarters.
I'd
Yeah,
like to get more of those.
And I don't know if you've been hearing me, but copper is doing its thing.
I have so many Canadian small cents, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like at least 80,000. Yeah, whenever I can find them, I'll buy them. I've been going through them for a while. I sold one a couple weeks back on People Bay for $80 Canadian.
If it's an S mint mark on the Ikes,
Mm-hmm.
72 to like 76, it'll be a 40%er.
Okay.
To answer somebody in chat,
I don't
believe
see
that's
those
L.
too often.
65 through 69 is 40% for sure on all constitutional. But then you have specialty coins like this one, or like this one.
Nice.
And then you got ones like this.
Oh, that's nice. Is that just a proof, or is that like a reverse proof?
It's a proof Kennedy.
Wait, reverse proof would be the other way. Yeah, that's nice. I like that.
And I have people like, hey, you shouldn't be touching that. It's a proof. These came in a bag with other proofs in it, just jiggling around. So me touching it at this point, it's not hurting anything. Plus, it's toning. And listen, it's proof. But listen, I bought it at melt.
Wow.
So, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I can't go wrong with that.
And I've got a couple of those that are just sitting here in a pile.
Sweet.
But I've always liked foreign silver because I think that our silver is boring in comparison to a lot of the world's silver.
I think so.
Yeah, that Lynx one's pretty cool. And those are 5 ounces or 2
This
ounces?
one's 2 ounce.
Those are 2 ounces.
Yeah. Usually the $30 face value is 2 ounce.
And the 50, is that the 5 ounce?
Yes.
Gotcha.
This one I got lucky. Someone auctioned it and no one was bidding on it. What a Royal Canadian Mint, some people say, really costs money. The MSRP, the mint suggested ripoff price, was pretty high on that when it was new. These UFO ones are pretty popular.
Yeah, I like square coins.
I really like this one. Yeah, not too many square coins. Our mint does a lot of odd shapes too. Like you can get coins shaped like an actual maple leaf. They have some shaped like feathers. All different stuff. There's some that are puzzles. They really get carried away.
Well, you can make any coin a puzzle if you send it to the coin cutter.
I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, and they do like little coins and cut it into a puzzle? Wow.
Yeah, he can cut coins into just about anything. He normally does 1 ounces. Wow. But yeah, if you go to his channel, The Coin Cutter, he's in the UK. He does some pretty cool shit. With the gang. So I know a lot of people, I've heard a lot of people won't stack coins with the king on them. Why is that?
Oh, that's the first I'm hearing that. I didn't know that.
I've heard that from multiple people.
Huh. Thanks, Donna. I've honestly, I couldn't even answer. I've never heard that before. I was actually happy to have a change of face on the coins.
Yeah, it's always nice that you guys mix things up, and I like the fact that the effigy of her that they used over the years changed as she aged.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was good. But did the other countries not really do that, or?
Well, it depends. I mean, if somebody in held office for a super long time, I would imagine that you would see maybe some age changing, but I don't think it happens for very often. Where somebody stays in power like the Queen did for as long as she did.
Let's see, where'd that other one of her go? Trying to find.
See right there. There's Greg right there. Right there in chat. Greg says, I don't do Charles on any of my coins.
Huh. I'm trying to find her young. She was young on one of these, wasn't she?
She was young on one of them, and she had a crown.
I'm looking for it.
She was really young. She probably had a good 30 years younger. I think it's her 2009 to 2015.
It's a king.
It wasn't a square one, it was a round one.
It's weird because none of these are actually that old. I remember showing it. It's just like, where'd she go? Huh. Boy, crash goes the coin. I don't know where she went.
That's all right.
Oh, that's what it is. I wonder what I was showing. Might have been a piece of silver. Oh, it was the toonie.
No, that's right. Is that a 5 ounce or 10 ounce RCM bar right by your right hand?
That's a 10.
And they're all laser etched with the number, right?
Yep. Yes, sir. Reeded edge.
Nice. Well, hell, you guys, it's about 2 hours. I got to get some rest. I have been the manager on duty this week, and it's been a little different because I've had to do a bunch of stuff I'm not used to. So I got to get to work a little early tomorrow and catch up on some stuff. Yes, those bars are worth like $900 now. Any 10 ounce bar is just in spot. Plus the premium, if you can get one on that, you're probably spending close to $950.
I cracked my capsule when I dropped the coin on it. Oh well.
You did?
Such is life, yeah, on one of the little ones.
No, I see it.
Happens.
Well, I appreciate you coming up, Block Walkers.
Thanks for having me up, Humble.
Now you can come up anytime, man. Anytime you want. I'll always throw the link out in chat when I'm up on StreamYard. So anytime you want to hop up, let me know.
All right.
All right. Thank you guys for all coming. I appreciate you. I'm gonna get some rest. I will see you all tomorrow. Remember, hey everybody, stack what you can, where you can. Whether that be 80%, 90%. Whether you have to pick up a dime or a quarter or 50-cent piece, or if you can still go get an ounce, do what you can to add to that stack, you guys. Thank you all for being here. We will see you all later. I appreciate you all. Have a good night, you guys. Later.
Good night.
All right, you guys. Have a good night. I appreciate you all for being here. Make sure you sub up Block Blockos as well. Does good content. Make sure you sub him up. Check out all of his stuff. I'm sure he shows off all that stuff too. You guys have a great night. Appreciate you all again. Have a good night. Later.